Well, Chuck Coleman, and I'm going to fly an extra 300L. It's kind of a annual tradition, that up in the desert. Amazing mountains and performers and that, so I'm going to be part of the act doing a lot of aerobatics, crazy stuff. Yeah, this is probably my 5th or 6th time in a row maybe, so it's kind of the place to be. I like to tumble the airplane. The extras tumble, it's kind of a somersault. You kind of tumble it and the smoke goes out. So that's kind of my favorite maneuver. This is more of an aerobatic plane, but it can go across country. I grew up in Michigan, small town, farming community and everything. And then I went into engineering. So I went to University of Michigan, engineering. Didn't have really the money to fly back then. But then when I graduated from school, engineering, I went down to St. Louis and started working on F-18s, F-15s for McDonnell aircraft. Back then, now it's Boeing. But it kind of set in a wow, you know, this flying is an amazing thing to do. So I went out and got my pilot license back in the 80s, mid 80s or so. And I just look back and look what it's escalated from there. Just study. I mean, I'm into science and math and things like that. So do good in school. The more you're good at math and science, the more you'll understand flying, you know, the lift of a wing, like physics and all this stuff. So flying's great, but a background of science is a good thing to add to that. A lot of kids come to the air show and they see what we do up here, and they say, "Ooh, I want to be a pilot someday," and things like that. And then you can recall growing up, maybe even you and me, that wow, I mean, I'm old enough to remember Neil Armstrong walking on the moon. And I kind of go, wow, that's incredible what we're doing. We're exploring and that, and then it kind of evolved from, I'm going to be an engineer, pilot, a lot of time, and then aerobatics, and then air shows. So it's I like the sequence